Do you suspect that you might be experiencing some sort of psychic attack or entity interference or a curse or some type of spiritual warfare or unwanted paranormal situation? Perhaps it feels like there's some type of unseen force or presence in your life that's draining or disrupting your energy. These kinds of situations can be very unsettling, very upsetting, and confusing. A lot of people feel very alone in these situations because they can't find people who understand what they're going through, and they have a hard time finding the right resources. And I want you to know, if you're going through something like this, that you are not alone. These issues are actually more common than most people realize. Hello, my name is Maya Zahira, and in 2016, I dedicated myself to working in the field of spiritual warfare after having already spent 2 decades as a spiritual teacher. The reason why I dedicated myself to this work is because I personally had gone through some very severe spiritual warfare in a few different ways. And the most major psychic attack that I went through was in 2016. The most impactful part of that attack was the fact that when I reached out to trusted mentors and my spiritual community, nobody had any real solid guidance or support for someone going through a severe attack. So I felt not only the trauma of the spiritual warfare that I was experiencing, but I also experienced the trauma of lack of support and lack of resources and feeling alone and feeling scared and feeling like I didn't know what to do. When I was going through that, I remember thinking, logic tells me that I can't be the only person having this kind of experience. And I don't want other people to go through this alone. So if or when I get through this, I want to help people. And obviously, I did get through that psychic attack. I learned a lot, and I had a major awakening as a result of that attack. I came to understand a great deal of information about spiritual warfare and all things psychic protection. And so that brings us to where we are now. Right now, if you have been experiencing negative spiritual activity, or even if you want to prepare for a possible situation in the future, because I'm going to tell you the truth, these kinds of things can happen to anyone, literally anyone. And this is a common misperception that people have. A lot of times when new clients come to me, they say, I don't understand why this happened. I always kept my vibration high and I never dabbled in the dark, or maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But really, this can happen to anyone. Anyone, people who are down to earth, even people who don't believe in this stuff can have it happen. So whether you're in the thick of it right now, or if you're curious and you want to be prepared so that you can help yourself or a loved one in the future, listen for some more information. Because right now, I want you to imagine, if you're dealing with a major psychic attack, it might be really hard to imagine this, but I want you to imagine that there's a point in the future where this situation is completely resolved permanently. Now, some people have had a whole lifetime of spiritual warfare, or your situation may have started more recently, but either way, there are methods, there are approaches for resolving the situation 100% and permanently. And I've taken many people through this process of becoming spiritually free and spiritually empowered. So I want you to feel that hope, that sense of hope and excitement that there is a light, there is hope, and you can make it to the other side. The first step is to gain more understanding about your situation. And so that's why I created a free quiz that takes just a few minutes. It's very easy. You just click, 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 and you have your response, your evaluation immediately. So when you take the quiz, you'll be able to gain an understanding of whether you are experiencing psychic attack, spiritual warfare, and if so, what the level of severity is and what some of the next steps could be for you. So wherever you're watching this video, I want you to look around for where the link is. It might be below, it might be above. And I invite you to click the link so that you can receive the quiz, take the quiz, get more information. And this is really your first step toward empowerment. Even if you feel that you have lost your power or lost your hope, I see where you can get to. I am excited for you. I'm excited for your journey. You can get through this, and I invite you to take the next step now. Click the link and take the quiz.